Jeff with A1 Athlete. Welcome back to the channel. We're glad you stopped by. Thank you. If you have not already, please subscribe to our channel. And if you find this video helpful and informative, please like it and subscribe. Also, if you're feeling charitable, please share it with a friend or 12. Thank you. All right, anyways, so today what we're gonna talk about is the Rogue Echo Sandbag 2.0. I've got one in front of me. Now what I wanna do is, I've done quite a bit of research. I've used these in the gym before, but I don't own one, I now do. But I wanted to go over it and talk about how to fill it with sand. First of all, we'll do a workout and all that stuff later. But so the quick overview, the Echo Sandbag 2.0 is Rogue's budget-friendly, more cost-effective sandbag. Upon first appraisal, when it arrived, I bought it on Sunday. It got here on Wednesday. Typical shipping for Rogue, I think. It was not free shipping. I think it was like $4 or $5 for shipping. But it got here pretty quick as always, and tracking and all that stuff. It feels very good quality. It really does, just like all their stuff. Maybe it's not as high quality as the regular sandbag, but this is, I don't know how you get much higher quality than this for a sandbag. I mean, it's very well made. Anyways, so this is the medium. I know there's people out there gonna be wondering what size is that? This is a medium, okay? It is 80 pounds, or it holds 80 pounds of sand. That's what they use to measure these when they say how much a sandbag will hold. Sand, okay? Not those little rubber things, not anything else. They use sand as sort of the barometer to tell you how much it's gonna hold, okay? So just for reference point, it is 24 inches long and it is 9 inches in diameter. Is that right? Yeah, I wrote that down. 24 by 9, holds 80 pounds of sand-ish. We're gonna find that out though. Okay, so they call this the budget price workhorse. It is $135 after tax, plus the $5 for shipping. I think it was $152. Editor guy, drop a thing right here for me. Appreciate you. Okay, it does have a funnel filler, which we're gonna show you that as well here in just a second when we show you how to fill this up. So this is gonna be interesting because I've literally never filled this type of sandbag before. So we're gonna learn together. I may look like a monkey, you know what, in the football, but hey, we're gonna do this together, all right? So it does have the filler funnel, and there are 7 handles on here, which is kind of cool. You know, you can kind of use it to, I thought that was kind of cool. There's handles all over it. Okay, so here's the funnel filler. So what we're gonna do is, I got scissors. I got a funnel from Home Depot. I think this was like $3.97, okay? It's the wide funnel. They've got those long ones that have the real thin hole at the end. You don't want those, okay? So this is just a regular funnel. It's got the wide opening. I think it's called the Super Quick Fill Funnel. $3.97 at Home Depot. We'll drop that right here also. Okay, here's what I got. I got a couple of these sandbags from Home Depot. This is, okay, that's the back. We'll show you the front. It is Quikrete, and it is the washed plaster sand. I will tell you right now, the sand that we're looking for to do this is like the play sand that they use for kids, right? Okay, so it is not in the garden section. So don't go to the garden section. It's over by the lumber, kind of past the drywall, where like the bricks and the sod and all that stuff is. You're gonna have to probably search, like I did. Quite a bit of the sandbags were broken. They do sell them in 50-pound bags. Okay, so for 80 pounds, I had to buy 2 50-pound bags. So I got too much sand. So what I did is I bought a kettlebell to fill with sand, and we'll do a review on that too at some point in the future. Okay, so I noticed it, and I got a couple of bags that they're all kind of torn up top. You can tell the bottom and the top. So you want to carry them kind of like this, okay? Because the top part, they're kind of tearing a little bit on all of them. All right, so that is the sandbag. Okay, So here's the filler funnel. This is why I think this is so well made. I mean, this Velcro is super hefty, like real hefty. So it's got this Velcro flap that opens, okay? And you can see the zipper here. So then you open the zipper, and then inside is the funnel filler. So this bad boy pulls out. So I mean, I may not even need this funnel. I bought it, it was, $4 and I wasn't sure if I was gonna need it or not. Okay, so this pulls out. This is really good. I'm gonna hold it up closer to the camera here. So it pulls up out of here, okay? And it's got these two tabs on it right here. And you just kind of open that up, right? And you can kind of, so we go in here and you can kind of fill it. There's a liner in here too. Just something else that Rogue really talks about, that they've got a vinyl filler inside here, so it's not gonna bust. And then, again, this is real good quality. Maybe we'll do a review on their regular sandbag to see how much better quality it really is. I mean, honestly, I don't know how much better quality you can get from this. So, okay, so we've kind of opened up the inside here. Great, okay. I don't even know if we're gonna need this. Let's just kind of do that to help things here. We'll kind of build a little, you know what? And also, God knows we're going to spill some trusty blower. So we'll use that after, but I always like to use my power tools. I've been watching Home Improvement on Netflix lately, and I'm working on my grind. All right, so I'm sure some people are gonna light that up in the comments. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut a hole right here. We're just gonna kind of see how this goes. Well, take about 5 seconds to spill. All right, so the funnel doesn't work for jack. So don't worry about the funnel. So I think what we're just gonna have to do is kind of pour. That needs a bigger hole. Also, it might be better to freaking get a shovel and do this outside. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just kind of fill and shake. This is probably easier with the second person, but hey. I got too much pride to go inside and ask my wife for help, so. All right. Okay, we're making progress. This is good. This is good, all right. It'll be way easier with a second dude. So they do sell those rubber things on the Rogue site, those little crumbled rubber, I think they call them. It's $40 for 55 pounds of it. But you gotta pay for shipping. And honestly, I knew I was gonna spill it. Like, look at this, I got spilled all over the top of this desk, or desk rather. I mean, it's not that bad, but. And I didn't want to be picking up rubber. So this, I just use my blower. Hey-o, yep. So, like I said, this is supposed to hold 80 pounds of sand. This is a 50-pound bag. And I guess maybe that holds 80. You really have to pack it in there. I don't know. Find out. Gets a lot easier when the bag that you're pouring in there gets emptier. All right, we're just gonna put, again, this electric desk, man, is freaking great. I bought this thing on Amazon. I think I talked about it in one of the previous videos, how great it's been. I don't have an affiliate relationship with them, but if you're looking for an electric desk, this thing's great. So this is 50 pounds. Sand for the most part. Yeah, I guess I have to pack it down a little bit. So, yeah, I think I have to kind of toss that sand around and move it and flatten it in order to get me more in here. It's pretty full. And this is just 50 pounds. All right, so that's one 50-pound bag. I mean, I believe that it'll fit more in here. It's not very, oh, you kind of have to get your arm down in there. Yeah, oh, now we're talking. All right, so you really just gotta kind of put your arms down in there and move it around. All right, either way. Okay, so I'll put the other sand in there in a little bit. We're not gonna do that for the whole video. Unless y'all wanna see, yeah, hell with it. We're here. You didn't want to watch and see how much was in it. You probably turned off already. So if you're still here, appreciate you. We're getting dirty. On A1 Athlete. Sand. Yeah. All right. So just kind of packing it down in here. Probably spilled, I don't know, a pound or two of it. That's okay. All right. So there we go. We're back to the full bag. And there we go. Okay. All right. Beautiful. I don't think this is gonna hold. I mean, if you really packed it tight, like super tight, you know what I mean? I believe it would hold 80 pounds, but it's all right. It's not an exact science, right? I mean, we're doing these sandbags for progressive overload, right? You know, carrying them, you know, here in the garage, around the neighborhood. You take it to the gym, you know. My wife been wanting to do squats in the garage, and we haven't gotten the squat rack yet, which we will. We'll have that one, you know, at some point in the near future, that video. But yeah, so we can do squats with this, and it's progressive overload stuff, and that's about really all it's gonna hold. So if I had to guess, that's one 50-pound bag plus maybe 10 pounds. So it's probably 60 pounds. I mean, when you move it around, maybe you probably get more in there. You could get more in there if you really, really wanted to, but that's kind of what I would say. So let's see. Okay, so there we go. All right. put this thing together real quick. And we'll see. Okay, so there's your funnel sort of flap. And this goes down in here. Now, there is an additional piece of Velcro in here that Velcros to, but it's a little full to do that. So, there we go. All right. We have added a Rogue Echo 2 sandbag to the A1 Athlete Gym. Oh yeah, ooh, that's nice. All right, it's heavy enough. Okay, what do you guys think? That's pretty solid. You could probably get a little more in there, but it's pretty full, all things considered, right? Don't you think? Oh, I don't want to break my desk. Easy now. Again, the desk, links below also. Okay, also, the link for this Rogue Echo Sandbag 2.0 is below. If you do so decide to purchase one, please use our link. We do appreciate you. Again, thank you guys for stopping by. Appreciate you watching me fumble around with this thing. But it's gonna be a cool tool to have. Again, link is below. Thanks again for stopping by. Show us some love, like this video, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Thanks guys. We'll see you.